What's up guys, Presley Yong here, back for another video. Today is a special day because Apple released iOS 14.3 to all users, which is public. It's not private beta, it's not double beta, it's the full version of the 14.3. So let's talk about what's new about it. So we can go to settings, go to general, and I hold like this so it's easy to show you guys. Go to about, you can see it's 14.3 18C66. Now this one's also available on GM version. If you go with RC2, it's a release candidate 2, it's also show the build number. Now not only this device is all updated, it's updated down to the iPhone 6s and 6s Plus up to the latest, which is my one who's using right now, iPhone 12 Pro Max. Not only released iOS 14.3, iPadOS 14.3, watchOS 7.2, and of course iOS 12.5 also released to the older device that don't support iOS 13 and above. I'll also do a video on iOS 12.5 in the next video, and also iPadOS 12.5. watchOS 7.2 is coming up because I haven't updated, so I will give you a video later. I'll upload 3 videos, but the Apple Watch will be later. So let's talk about what is new in iOS 14.3. That's 12.5. You can see this is 14.3. So 14.3 include Apple Fitness Plus and AirPods Max, which I also talked about in iPadOS as well. Now this size is actually used 593 megabytes. Now I heard some people is getting like 2 gigabytes, 3 gigabytes or something, depending on what phone you're using. It depends and how much Apple has fixed the device. So let's say my device only 593 megabytes, which means that certain things that has been fixed by Apple, so the Apple don't have to fix it later. Some device require 2 gigabytes because Apple, whereas this thing needs to fix it. It's and the issue, and I think one issue is battery draining, but I'm not sure this one's fixed because my one still was fine. I'm able to get the full day battery life from 88% to 20%, which is actually very good when using this, because this is 12 Pro Max, so of course it can last longer. Now on top of that, because before this device I got 14.3, I got 14.2.1, which maybe that explains why this one has smaller megabytes instead of gigabytes when you install these updates. Now this one's also released for capture photos Apple Pro RAW on the iPhone 12 Pro. So it means that if you have the device on iPhone 12 Pro or my device iPhone 12 Pro Max with a 6.7 inch, you can get the Apple Pro RAW when you're taking some pictures. So how to make sure that it's enabled, you can go to settings, you can go back, scroll down on, if you can see the camera option, you can go here and the camera, let's go format, and you can see Apple Pro RAW. So Apple RAW use a tool to retain more information and dynamic range of the file, providing additional flexibility at the exposure. So each file will take 25 megabytes. So you can turn off or turn on if you want to. Certain user wants to have good photo, you can turn on Apple Pro RAW. So I will do the difference between and also for our video soon when using Apple RAW. Right now it's turned off because you can see it's using 25 megabytes. So if you're a person who wants to save a lot of storage, don't use it, just turn it off. If you're a person who is a professional, wants to use this one, feel free to turn on. You can just turn on like this, and it's very easy. And that's it. And right now I will turn it off because I'm not going to use that every time. I mostly use screenshot or take feature so quickly, in certain I delete it. Now we go back to here. It introduced Apple Fitness Plus. Now shockingly, it's my Fitness one doesn't have the Fitness Plus as inside the Fitness app. So I think maybe it's because my Apple Watch is not updated 7.2, so that's why I cannot show you guys, but it's okay. I'll do a follow-up video and then show you what's it after update watchOS 7.2. So maybe it's update the watch only can update the Fitness app, I guess so. And if the watch updated, it doesn't show, so it means that the region I got is not available, because you can see it right here. Some features may not be available in all regions or on Apple devices. So this is the one that people will not get it. Is it some country has it? I'm not sure, but I think it should be updated. Apple Watch can get this feature. Now let's zoom in what we got. So we of course we got Apple's Fitness app, which is actually available Apple Series 3 on iPhone, iPad, Apple TV, and Apple Series 3 and later. So if you own an Apple Series 3, which is the budget one and the budget Apple Watch, then you get this one. There's not the Apple Series 3, you got Series 3, Series 4, Series 5, 6, and also the budget SE. So if you're interested, those Apple Watch can use the Apple Fitness Plus. So maybe, yeah, I haven't updated 7.2. Maybe that's the reason I cannot get this thing to work. Now, next one is AirPod Max, support AirPod Max. Now, what it means is that if you go to Safari and go to apple.com, you can see AirPod Max. This is the one that's recommended. No, we need to continue. And then this AirPod Max. So this is the one. If you're using iOS 14.3, there will be a prompt that when you actually unlock it or when you connect, it just instantly connect here. And actually just click connect. Then that's it. And that's about AirPod Max, because I don't have it. Now iPhone, I already talked about Apple Pro Walk, can update it to iPhone Travel and Travel Max. So if you own this device, like my model, or the small 6.1-inch Travel Pro, you can use Pro Walk. But turn it on if you are very interested in taking photos in a professional way, then you will use it. If you do want it, then you can just turn it off. Now there's a new option of recording video at 25 frames per second. Now if you are a person who wants to save some storage, you want to use a bit, 25 FPS is the option to go. But I will stay at 30 frames per second, because 30 frames per second is like most YouTubers will upload in 30 frames per second, not on 60 frames per second. But 60 frames per second is also good if you want to do it, but I'm not sure 25. So if you want to change it, go to settings, you scroll down, you see camera, just click it, and you see 1080p 30 frames per second, and that's 24, that's 25, auto FPS. Let's see, otherwise reverse frame 24. So I'm not sure my one doesn't have it. So I think maybe my phone doesn't have it in my region. So yeah. And we got mirror the facing camera, still photo 6S, 6S Plus, SE, and iPhone 10's older models have advantage of mirror the front facing camera, which is a good thing. Now we got TI Plus, easy to discover new Apple Watch Origin video. I don't own it, but if you're a person, you can feel free to just check it out. Now, Health app also added, you can check pregnancy, lactation. So this is for women who are interested in it. So you can use about the Health app. The Weather app, now they added air quality data is now available Weather app. So map and see your location in China mainland and also other countries like United States and United Kingdom, or you are in Mexico. These are new updates for this Weather app. And also other app. So it means that some MMS may not receive. Now this one message actually already happens in the iPhone 12 Pro, 12 Pro Max actually has it, but it's already been fixed in 14.2.1, but it's only specifically to the iPhone 12 models or the iPhone 12 models. That's why Apple actually added here, because it's for other devices down to iPhone 6s. And also some messages, yes, it's been fixed on iPhone 12 as well, but now they didn't do it, now they fixed it. Contact group failed display members when composing a message, which means your friend's name disappear when you do it. And also some video will not appear when you share for the app. So it means that when you share something with other people, you share the wrong video, but actually that's the video you're supposed to share, but they actually share the wrong photo. Also, app folder failed to open. So if you're using files and when you click it open, if it doesn't load, now it's been fixed by Apple. That's a good thing about it. So you can go to files, and when you click it, it doesn't do anything. Let's say you go music and it doesn't load, it crashes. It's now been fixed. Now you also have MagSafe dual charger, could charge wirelessly your phone less than the maximum power. So it means that you can recharge your iPhone at a less than the maximum power. So it means that when you reach 80%, it will reduce the power usage when you use it. So the key one with this means when adding a list or reminder while using voice over, so when you click it, it just would dismiss when you're adding it. So that's a good feature, so you won't interrupt everything most of the space. Wireless accessory using protocol failed to complete the setup. Now it's been fixed. And Bluetooth could be unavailable in setting, which means that, let's say you go to Bluetooth, scroll back up. Now this setting how it looks like. You go to Bluetooth, and when you turn it off, nothing happens. Like it just stays there. The circle. You can see the circle. It's actually moving. I can show you. You do this. You turn off. It's okay. I disconnect it. It's Bluetooth. It just remains a circle. You can see the circle. Yeah, if that circle remains there forever, it's been fixed by Apple. Oh, and it's now has been fixed. Yeah, it's connected to my Apple Watch, so it's good. And yeah, preventing from wireless charging, yeah, now it's been fixed as well in 14.3. So if you're using a wireless charging like here in the center core, it's now been fixed by Apple. So that's a good thing. So yeah, that's about iOS 14.3 to the public. And should you install it? Yes, it's recommended for all devices, especially on the iPhone 12 Pro and 12 Pro Max users, so you can take advantage of Apple Pro Raw. Now, if you are a person using iPhone 11 Pro and 11 Pro Max, you don't need to upgrade to iPhone 12 Pro. The feature is great. iOS 14.3 is recommended for all devices down onto the iPhone 6s Plus. And of course, I recommend that everyone to download it. Depends on what gigabyte. If it's a lot of storage required to install, which means that a lot of things need to be fixed, then you need to install it. So yeah, that's about iOS 14.3. And be sure to subscribe to my channel, turn on notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video.